I exposed my cheating wife, took everything in the divorce, and now she's begging me to take her back. Hey Reddit. My life was picture perfect, or so I thought. I had a beautiful wife, a wonderful son, and a stable career that allowed me to provide for my family. I was the kind of man who believed in love, loyalty, and commitment. I never even considered that my wife, the woman I had trusted with my entire heart, could betray me so cruelly. But she did. And when I found out, I made sure she felt the consequences. It all started when I noticed small things. She became distant, always on her phone, smiling at texts she wouldn't share. Her work schedule suddenly became unpredictable, with late meetings and business trips that never used to happen before. At first, I gave her the benefit of the doubt. I mean, we had been together for almost a decade, why would she throw that away? But the gut feeling I had wouldn't go away, and it gnawed at me until I finally decided to investigate. I installed a small tracker on her car and a keylogger on her laptop. I wasn't proud of it, but I needed proof. And I got it. She wasn't just cheating, she was living an entirely separate life behind my back. There were messages, calls, and even hotel reservations. The worst part? It wasn't just some random fling. She had been seeing the same guy for nearly a year. Someone I knew. My so-called friend, Eric. The betrayal hit me like a truck. Not only had my wife been lying to me, but the man I had once trusted as a friend had been sneaking around with her. I wasn't the kind of man to scream or lose my temper, but I knew one thing, I wasn't going to let them get away with it. I spent weeks gathering every piece of evidence I could. Screenshots of their conversations, records of their meetups, even photos of them together. I documented everything meticulously because I knew that when the time came, I needed to destroy any chance she had of manipulating the situation. Then, I made my move. One night, I told her we needed to talk. I sat her down, looked her in the eye, and asked her if she was cheating. She denied it, of course. She even had the audacity to act offended, to cry, and to turn it around on me like I was the villain for doubting her. That's when I pulled out my phone and showed her the evidence. Her face drained of all color. She opened her mouth to speak, but no words came out. She knew she was caught. I didn't yell. I didn't argue. I simply told her to pack her things and leave. She tried to beg, tried to say it was a mistake, but I wasn't having any of it. I had already filed for divorce, and thanks to my evidence, I had the upper hand. I wasn't about to let a cheating liar take anything from me. The divorce was brutal, for her. I had a fantastic lawyer, and with the overwhelming proof of her infidelity, the judge saw things my way. I got full custody of our son, and she was left with nothing. No alimony, no house, and no sympathy from the court. She tried to fight it, but the evidence was stacked against her. She had betrayed our family, and the court didn't look kindly on that. Losing everything should have been enough punishment, but I wasn't done. See, Eric had a wife too. A sweet woman named Jessica, who had no idea what her husband was up to. I made sure she found out. I sent her every screenshot, every picture, and every disgusting message her husband had exchanged with my wife. Her reaction? She kicked him out, filed for divorce, and took him for everything he had. Now, Eric and my ex-wife were left with nothing. No spouses, no stability, and no respect from the people around them. They tried to stay together for a while, but it didn't take long before they turned on each other. Eric blamed her for ruining his life, and she blamed him for everything falling apart. The last I heard, they had a massive falling out, and he left town. She, on the other hand, struggled to keep herself afloat. For a while, life was good. I focused on raising my son, rebuilding my life, and moving forward. But then, out of nowhere, my ex-wife came crawling back. It started with small messages, apologies, regrets, desperate attempts to rekindle what we had. She claimed she had changed, that she missed our family, that she realized how badly she had messed up. She begged me to take her back, to give her another chance. I laughed in her face. After everything she had done, after the pain and humiliation she had caused, she thought she could just waltz back into my life like nothing happened? Absolutely not. I told her she was nothing to me. That I had moved on, that I was happy, and that she would have to live with the consequences of her choices. She cried, begged, even tried to use our son as an excuse. But I didn't budge. I had won, and she had lost. She had made her bed, and now she had to lie in it. I walked away, leaving her standing there, broken and alone, the same way she had left me when she decided to betray our marriage.